All right, Shalom, brothers and sisters in this truth. I'm your brother Mawatu Adawa. I'm coming to you again with a very brief lesson entitled The Silly Pride of Jakes. I repeat, The Silly Pride of Drakes. And today we're going to go into looking at a headline that I came across on MSN.com in regards to this police officer. And you'll get an idea of exactly what I'm talking about when I show you. So before we get started, I'd like to start off by giving all glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders, teachers, and apostles and brothers from Great Millstone, to the brothers that has putting out this truth faithfully, daily, and fearlessly, and to you brothers and sisters that are tuning in, Shalom. And I'd like to start off before I actually bring the screen out here to show you this headline that I'm going into here. And as you can see on the front screen here, it says, I am black, man, love, powerful, magic, intelligent, resilient, creative, kingly, strength, influential, unapologetic. And these are all the things that you're hearing right now that's going around in this flow, you know, especially with this Black Lives Matter that was out there, that started out last year in 2020, you know, which we know was a big setup here by those, those abominable lifestyle women that created it, along with, you know, the financial assistance from, George Soros and many of the other elites who are trying to, build this reputation of Jake of being this terrorist to society, which eventually that's going to go into. And as you can see here, we got a lot of Jakes right now that are very prideful and so have such deep pride that even though the men of the Lord, Yahweh Shai, going out there on the streets and the highways and byways, putting up videos everywhere. We're going on LinkedIn. We're going everywhere. Some of us are just putting it all out there, to get this message out there to gather the hopefully elect into Israel, and to also talk to these 2/3 that are out there. Like, look, man, Babylon is falling, and you're going to go down with it, But they're not going to, because why? They're in this, pride spirit. Now, I want to go into the start off with the book of Isaiah. Okay, this is the book of Isaiah 30, starting with verse 1, and it says, Woe to the rebellious children, said the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin. And we're going to see what these sins look like, because what is Jake doing right now? Jake is preparing in the next day. Well, what is it, tomorrow, New Year's Eve? They're preparing to go party. Right now, everybody's getting the meats, getting together, getting the cap, the horns, the bells, and the whistles, cleaning up the car. Women are going and getting brand new panties, and guys, they're going to get the little Viagra pill. They're all getting ready to go on this night, okay, of whoredom and abomination, okay. So they're not thinking within themselves, that we are at a threshold right now. Esau is at any moment is going to spring into action and put Jake down. Okay, at any moment, Yahweh Shai can bring that death angel on any one of us at this moment, and they're not thinking about that. See, that doesn't resonate on their mind. Okay, it's a spiritual Babylon. Okay, continuing, they'll walk to go down into Egypt. We know this. We know Egypt is another name for America, because we're here in slavery, we're prisoners of war, and had not asked at my mouth to strengthen himself in the strength of Pharaoh, which is the leaders of this wicked kingdom. Okay, which goes from the level up from, you can say, the presidents all the way down to the guy that owns the shop. Okay, that has some type of influence, who has influence over the media. Okay, who has influence over the radio. Okay, you have like the Breakfast Club, for example. Those things influence Jake. TikTok, all those things. The wickedness on these social media site influences Jake. Okay, so those are all part of that Pharaoh conglomerate. Okay, therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion. And this place is just confusion. Okay, this place is our prison, and it's confusing. Every day you wake up, you can see the confusion in this place. Now let me take you to this headline here, and I'm going to bring the screen here. And here's the screen. So as you can see here, it says LAPD cop who shot teen girl in dress store was a wannabe reformer. Now let's find out what this reformer is. See now, because see, they're trashing this guy. Okay, and we're going to go a little bit more into it. So let's find out what the word reformer means.
Reformer.
And it means a person who makes changes to something in order to improve it. Okay. Now he goes on, and they describe him as William Dorsey Jones Jr. He's age 42. And he was described by his lawyer in the New York Times. Okay, now they said the Los Angeles police officer who fatally shot a 14-year-old girl as he tried on Christmas dresses has been identified as a veteran black cop. See, they use the word black, who, before killing the unarmed teenager, tried to build his brand as a community advocate and a reformer. So he's looking to be, you know, again, that's that I am black, I am proud, okay? I am strong, okay? I'm invincible. He also launched an apparel line, clothing line, called Use of Force Fitness, but dissolved it in December 2020 after months of unprecedented protests against police violence across America. So this guy actually had put out clothes, okay? Put out clothes, okay, that glorified violence, okay? Use of force. See, because he worked for Esau as a cop, you know? So remember, he's resilient, he's creative, because he was able to go and create this apparel line, okay? And he's also influential because he wanted to go and basically become this advocate, this community advocate. So let's continue on what it says here. So to go down and it would talk about how he's trying to start this business that he was going to be this advocate, you know, called Use of Force Fitness. And it goes here and it says, social media accounts now either locked or removed, and past interviews reveal that prior to the disastrous incident, Jones was determined to position himself as a bridge between police and communities of color. Okay, so you know Esau like to use these fancy words, you know, color. And here, listen to it, look at it very carefully where it says, I am a black man. I am the father of a black son. I've been the victim of racism, he wrote in one now removed tweet. I am the LAPD. I have the power and determination to affect change in the community. And he put the word change, capital, in the community. I am a proud member of the Thin Blue Line and Black Lives Matter. Now, again, so I just said, basically what he did. He is that I am black man, love, powerful, proud, intelligent. Okay. He's got that Nipsey Hussle, you know, image. He's got that Nipsey Hussle spirit on him. Okay. Let's continue here. So he goes on. It goes on. It says, catch posts on his vanished Twitter page, because see, when you delete anything you put online, when you delete it, there's a catch of it. They can bring it back up. Don't think for one that they're not going to bring all these videos and all these videos that we've put up to try to take us to court, to find a way how to put us in prison or show many of us to that guillotine. So we already understand that. That's in the scriptures. We understand that being a servant of Yahweh Shai comes with its danger, and that danger also could lead to death. Okay, so but these these weak ass sheikhs, they don't understand that, because they're not prepared for death. They're preparing for wealth when they go there with this pride. Okay, they're looking for wealth. How am I going to be this next big thing, the Black Lives Matter thing? And that's why you see him wrote this. I'm a black man, and he goes, I'm LAPD. You know, I have the power and determination to affect change in the community. Okay, so again, he wants to position himself to be sort of like a Hamashiach between the wicked cops, which he's part of that system too, and then also the victim, who's going to be Jake, okay, who we call blacks. Okay, now continue on here. This goes, he appears to have closed offices for changes Facebook and Twitter accounts and substantially dismantled its website, but archive material shows it plugged itself as a 501c3 nonprofit organization on a mission to positively impact the lives of those living in at-risk and low-income communities, with a sworn platform to educate, inspire, mentor, and motivate. Okay, the Kentucky native spoke of his experiences and interests in a now deleted December 20th, 2020 article on the website of his alma mater, the University of Louisville. Being an African-American police officer and from Louisville has given me a unique perspective, he says. Now, he goes on, okay, again, you know, he's putting his stuff on his alma mater, okay, you know, by the university, because he's, again, remember that pride, okay, I am educated, I am intelligent, I'm influential, unapologetic, okay, that's the spirit that he's in. Now, let's go into the book of Ecclesiastic 5, 7 verse when it says, set thy heart upon thy set their heart upon thy goods, and say not, I have enough for my life. Follow not thine own mind and thy strength to walk in the ways of thy heart, and say not, who shall control me for my works? For the Lord Yahushua will surely revenge thy pride. Say not, I have sinned, and what harm hath happened unto me? For the Lord Yahushua is long-suffering, he will in no wise let thee go. Concerning propitiation, be not without fear to add sin unto sin. Now, right now, what's going on with this guy? They are now looking to indict him on murder charge. Okay? On murder charge, even though that this was supposed to be an accident. There he is right there. That's Jake right there. Okay? They're looking to indict him. Okay? And so all of this right here, see, where did he go? He goes down into Babylon. He is part of this non-profit. He sets up a 501c3, okay, non-profit org. And he's looking to do what? He was looking to be like Nipsey Hussle, who did the same thing. We know what happened to Nipsey Hussle. He got put to death, okay? And he is also part of this pride. I am black man, you know, creative, kingly, strength, and influential and unapologetic. But what is he doing? He's not on the street there like the rest of us, you know, spreading his gospel. He's not trying to gather the sheep. He's really trying to live here in Babylon. So he's doing all of that in his wicked pride in an attempt to live here in Babylon. And he wants to exalt himself to go, look at me. I am the bridge between these killer cops, okay, which he's probably saying white man, okay, and the people of color, the black community. That's the reason why he's associated with Black Lives Matter, okay? But what he hasn't done, he has not once put his trust and faith into Yahushua to understand that we are at our end here and that we need Yahushua to take us out of this place, Egypt, okay? And that's the reason why Isaiah, okay, 30 and verse 2 says that walk, 30 and verse 2 it says that walk to go down into Egypt and have not asked at my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. And anytime, and this has nothing to do with the fact that he, you know, to make money to pay your bills or whatever the case like that. It has something to do with this wicked pride and the fact that he's thinking that he can do it and he's walking in his own mind, his own heart, and not that of Yahushua. Okay? So that's part of that wickedness, that wicked spirit that we see here in a lot of the Jakes right here. And that's the reason why they will close their ear when they see guys like us speaking to them. Because to them, we're nothing but just low life, low level niggas, okay, with a cape on, just talking against the hand that feeds them, which is the so-called white man. Okay, so Lord willing, you've been edified today. I'd like to close out by giving all glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the teachers, elders, apostles from Great Millstone, and to the brothers out there that put on this truth faithfully and fearlessly daily, and to you brothers and sisters that are tuning in. Shalom.